Brent, good to see you. Today we are talking through the new retirement account contribution limits for 2024. The IRS recently announced that we're going to be able to save a lot more for retirement in 2024, and these increases are in line with another increased cost of living. So we're going to break down those changes and how we should prioritize our retirement savings. So the first accounts we wanted to touch on, generally the most easily accessible, 401ks, IRAs, those limits are up.
Yep, which is all great news. So as inflation continues to tick up, the government allows you to set aside some additional funds into your retirement accounts. So, the most common is probably going to be the 401k. And so a lot of people are doing pre-tax in those. And so by squirreling away some extra money in there, you can save a little bit more on your tax bill. And then same thing, if you've got a Roth strategy you're using, you can protect a little bit money from future taxation. And so this is all good news. And then it's just important to remember that if these are through your employer or a financial advisor, you need to reach out to them and say, hey, let's go ahead and get that upped so you can keep contributing that max amount.
And also some good news, more of us are going to qualify for a Roth IRA.
Yeah, so they raised the income limit, so not everybody can contribute to a Roth IRA. There is some advanced planning where you can do a backdoor Roth IRA, but that's really a conversation for another day. But now you can make up to about $230,000 and still contribute to a Roth IRA. And so since we're in historically low tax rates, now is as good a time as any to be squirreling away money into those Roth IRAs. It's very good.
Right. Really good reminder there. And of course, we have to talk about one of your favorite tax advantaged accounts, the health savings account. Why is this so helpful when it comes to tax planning?
Yeah, so this is another advanced tax strategy that we like to use. HSAs are triple tax advantaged, and that's why it's obviously one of my favorites. And so funds go in pre-tax, so you save money today. They grow tax deferred, and in most accounts, you can actually invest those in ETFs and other low-cost options. And then if you use those funds in retirement or just later on down the road for qualifying medical expenses, you can take that out with no taxes due. So it is one of the very few accounts that is actually triple tax advantaged, and that's obviously why we love it.
Pretty big deal. So Brent, as we take a look at all of the options we have when it comes to retirement planning, how do we prioritize where to put our money?
Yeah, and you've heard me say this before, but working with a financial advisor is going to help. There's a couple things that I like to keep in mind. When you've got an employer plan, you absolutely want to put the minimum to get the full match. It's leaving money on the table if you don't use that. So that at a minimum right there, you want to do that. Then you want to start to consider things like, okay, the HSA with that triple tax advantage, should I be maxing that out? Am I able to fit that into my budget? And then lastly, Roth IRAs outside of employer plans. The big benefit of IRAs is you have almost unlimited investment options, whereas a 401k may have 10 to 15 choices. Ohio State University, I think they have 6. So it's very limited choices in there. And so once again, work with your advisor. And then a lot of times you do have to act. You have to file some kind of form or talk to HR. We like to reach out to all our clients this time of year and say, hey, here's the new match, or new maximum. Would you like to up that? But trust me, your HR department's not going to be doing that at your company.
No, you are correct about that. Well, I'm glad we got a chance to cover all these new numbers, Brent. If somebody wants to figure out then how they should prioritize their savings, what's the best way to reach you?
Yep, 614-430-8383. Becca will get you on the calendar, or go to young-wm.com. You can fill out a little form. We'll chat.
All right, perfect. Brent, thanks so much.
Thank you.